Hello everyone, welcome to my class. In today's class I am going to cover arithmetic sequences. So let me start the class right away. First, a quick recall about sequence. A sequence is an ordered list of numbers. Sequence follow a pattern and first few terms suggest that pattern. We study two sequences with standard pattern in this class. So arithmetic sequence which we cover in today's class. In the next class we will cover geometric sequence. So let me start the arithmetic sequence. First, definition. An arithmetic sequence is a sequence that has the property that the difference between any two consecutive terms is a constant. The constant is called the common difference and is denoted by letter D. If A1 is the first term, then the general form of the arithmetic sequence is given below. This is A1, the first term. The second term is A1 plus D. Third term is A1 plus 2D. Fourth term is A1 plus 3D. And the nth term is A1 plus n minus 1D. So each term is obtained from the previous term by adding a common difference. So general formula is n equals to a1 plus n minus 1 times d. Quick example, the sequence with terms 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, is an example of arithmetic sequence where first term is 1 and the common difference is 2. The common difference we obtain by subtracting the previous terms from the later terms. So here 3 minus 1, 2, 5 minus 3, 2, 7 minus 5, 2, and so on. Recursive formula for the arithmetic sequence is given by an equals to an minus 1 plus d. Example 1, write the first four terms of the arithmetic sequence with first term is 2 and common difference is negative 4. So let's begin the solution. So here first term is given to us. So the second term is first terms plus common difference. Here the common difference is negative 4. So here then a2 equals to a1 plus d equals to a1 is 2 plus d is minus 4. So 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Similarly, the third term a3 equals to a2 plus d. We found a2 is negative 2 here. So negative 2 plus d is minus 4. So plus minus minus. So minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. Similarly, a4 equals to a3 plus d. Here a3 is negative 6. D is negative 4. So negative 6 minus 4 is negative 10. Great. Hence, first four terms of the sequences are 2, negative 2, negative 6, negative 10. Awesome. Now let's move on. Next, let's talk about partial sums of arithmetic sequence. The nth partial sum of an arithmetic sequence is given by Sn equals to n times a1 is the first term plus an is last terms over 2. Alternately, if we don't know the nth term an, then we use the following formula. Sn equals to n over 2 times 2a1 plus n minus 1d. Here a1 is the first term, n is how many terms we are adding, and d is common difference. Let's do example 2. Find the sum of the first 50 consecutive positive odd numbers. That is, find the sum of 2n minus 1 and runs from 1 to 50. Solutions. So begin the solutions. So here a1 is 1 and common difference is 2. So the first term is 1. So put n equals to 1 here. Then 2 times 1 minus 1 is 2 minus 1, which is 1. So first term is 1. And in the odd numbers, the common difference is 2. For example, odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and so on. So common difference is 2. Now we have first terms, we have the common difference. Now let me show you the formula. Now we need the nth term. So according to this formula here, so to find the nth partial sum, now we do need the first terms, we have it. We know how many terms, n is now 50. Now we need to know the 50th term, a50, then we can use this formula. So let's compute a50. So now a50 equals to, in arithmetic sequence, this is the formula. First terms plus n minus 1 times the common difference. N is 50, so here first term is 1, n minus 1 is 50 minus 1 is 49, times common difference is 2. So here 49 times 2 is 98, plus 1 is 99. So we found the a50th is 99. Hence, by the formula, S50 equals to n times a1 plus a2 over 2. So this equals to n equals to 50. We have a1 is 1. We found a50 is 99 over 2. Next, this 50 as it is here, inside the parentheses, 1 plus 99 is 100. 100 divided by 2 is 50. So 50 here. The last step, 50 times 50 is 2500. Awesome. Now we found the sum of first 50 consecutive positive odd numbers, which turns out to be 2500. Great. Or alternately, we can use this formula. Without computing the 50th term, now we can use this formula here. We have n, we have first terms, we have common difference, then we use this formula. So according to this formula, this is the alternative way here. So S50 equals to, this is the formula. Next step, n is 50, a1 is first term is 1, and n minus 1, so 50 minus 1 is 49, and d is 2. That's the common difference. Simplifying, it gives us 2500. Awesome. Let's move on. Let's do example 3. Find the sum S20 for this sequence. The sequence, the terms are radical 2, 2 radical 2, 3 radical 2, 4 radical 2, and so on. So begin the solutions here. A1 is radical 2. The common difference is here. 2 times radical 2 minus radical 2 is 1 radical 2. So D is radical 2, and n equals to, we need to find out S20, that means n equals to 20. Hence, by formula, S20 equals to, this is the formula, n over 2 times 2a1 plus n minus 1d. a1 is the first term, n is 20, d is radical 2, so put the values here and simplify. It turns out that S20 equals to 210 times radical 2. I hope this makes sense to you all. Now, let's move on. Let's do example 4. Find the number of terms in the arithmetic sequence. So, given sequence is here, negative 3, comma, negative 0.5, comma, 2, comma, 4.5, comma, 7, dot, 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 47. So, we need to find out the number of terms in this arithmetic sequence. So, begin the solution. So, here, first term is negative 3, and the nth term, the last term is 47. The common difference is here, second terms minus first terms, or third terms minus second terms, or fourth term minus third term. So, here, I use second term minus the first terms, which turns out to be 2.5. Then by formula, the nth term equals to first term plus n minus 1 times the common difference. And here, the next step, the nth term is 47. We need to find out the n. So nth term is 47 equals to, first term is negative 3 plus n. N we don't know, so let's keep as it is. N minus 1 times common difference is 2.5. Now let's solve these equations for n. So in the next step, let's FOIL this one here. So multiply 2.5 here inside this parenthesis. So we have in the next step 47 as it is on our left side equals to negative 3 as it is. 2.5 times n minus 2.5 times 1 is 2.5. Next step, we add negative 3 and negative 2.5 gives us negative 5.5. And in the last line here, let's add 5.5 both sides. So 47 plus 5.5 turns out to be 52.5 equals to, right hand side is 2.5n. Divide both sides by 2.5 to find the value of n, and it turns out that n equals to 21. So we found there are total 21 terms in this arithmetic sequence. I hope this idea makes sense to you all. Now let's move on. Let's do example 5, temperature fluctuations. So the questions here, at 5 p.m. in cold water, the temperature was a chilly 36 degrees Fahrenheit. If the temperature decreased by 3 degrees Fahrenheit every half hour for the next 5 hours, at what time did the temperature hit 0 degrees Fahrenheit? I hope the question makes sense to you all. Awesome. Now let's begin the solutions. So here, what's given to us, we have the first term is 33. So here, 36 degree minus 3 degree is 33. Common difference is negative 3. The last term is 0. And we need to find out the value of n. So by formula, an equals to first term plus n minus 1 times the common difference. Next step, the last term is 0, an is 0, equals to first term is 33 plus n minus 1 as it is times d's common difference minus 3. So let's solve for n, these equations. So in the next step, left side is 0 as it is, on the right hand side 33 as it is. In the next step, multiply this negative 3 inside this parenthesis n minus 1. So negative 3 times n is negative 3n. And then minus 1 times minus 3 is plus 3, which I wrote down here. In the next step, let's bring 3n to the left side. So this negative becomes positive. So you have 3n equals to 33 plus 3 is 36. To find the value of n, divide both sides by 3. It turns out that n equals to 12. So that means 12 half hours after 5 p.m. is, so 12 half hour means total 6 hours. So 6 hours plus 5 p.m. is 11 p.m. So at 11 p.m. the temperature will hit 0 degree in this pattern. I hope these solutions make sense to you all. Now we finish the arithmetic sequence. Now in next class we will cover geometric sequence. Thank you.